Great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's McLaughlin in at the point guard. And for the Spurs, they've got LaMelo Ball. He's out there with Desmond Bane. Johnson is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Wembanyama in at the 4 spot. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Whitehead. Clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. And that one goes in.
To get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly.
There's a screen. Second chance shot. And the Nets miss again.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Zubac finds Ball. Johnson with it. Outside, Bane. Zubac with the screen for Bane. And the dunk by Zubac. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at San Antonio. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference.
And you know, right now for San Antonio, they had a few.
Passes it to McLaughlin. Back to Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, the strength of Kawhi Leonard's game is in the painted area. He is so consistent as a finisher.
There's the pass to Wembanyama.
And the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Ball with the bucket.
If you give LaMelo Ball an opportunity to capitalize from the deep corner, forget about it. Turn the lights out.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From 18 feet away, Whitehead's shot is off. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for San Antonio.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. After the missed 3 from Desmond Bane. McLaughlin, the pass to Whitehead. Pass to Claxton. Stolen by Zubac. Johnson with it. Leonard picks him up. Offensive rebound. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. They're shooting just 35% to start the game. Johnson dishes to Barrett. Passes it to Thomas. Back to Barrett. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Sharp. T right on him. And the Nets miss again.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's the screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
This guy looks like a veteran in pick-and-roll action already.
Over ball. Barrett, no good. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to Memphis.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out with him.
Thomas passes to Barrett. Thomas, a screen on Ball. Barrett against Ball. To the middle. Here's Sharp. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's his first trip to the line.
15 foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Dayron Sharp. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The Spurs making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. San Antonio leading by 7. Outside, Ball. Six on the shot clock. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to check on another.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
For San Antonio, they've been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. On the wing, Johnson. The 3. No good on the shot. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Spurs. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second.
Excited about Johnson. He's a fantastic athlete with considerable upside.
Here's Barrett. It's deflected, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Sharp. Jones looking for an opening. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Payne. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
For San Antonio, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Shooting for San Antonio. Desmond Bane. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Bane drops them both. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Blocked again. Pass to Jones. Back to Bane. Now Johnson. He had 25 points in the win against Indiana. And it goes down 2 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Wembanyama. A 23-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
And that one drops.
What focus. Johnson taking the bump, still getting the hoop.
McLaughlin, the pass to Barrett. They set the pick. Here's Whitehead. Launches it. Good on the triple. Whitehead's got 7. Kicks to Bane. To the paint. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Johnson against Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Fades back. Here's Bassey. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 14. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Now, these are the shots that Finney Smith's teammates encourage, and this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Pass to Johnson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
I like seeing Johnson getting after it, taking on all comers and drawing the whistle.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
And that one falls for Johnson.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And the Spurs making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Leonard, he's checked in for the Nets. And Johnson drops them both.
That kind of look too often.
Leonard on the wing. To end the cold streak. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Leonard's got 8 points in the quarter.
As Kawhi likes to say, board man gets paid.
And so it's San Antonio, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. Guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for San Antonio.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
Okay, now a look at some of the players who could be a part of the dunk contest during All-Star break.
Now that it's crunch time, I'm feeling nervous for some of these guys. The voting is almost over.
Honestly, I think every guy who has a real chance to win is already locked in.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Wembanyama in at the 4 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Bain. Claxton the pass to Finney Smith. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead.
Recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest. I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Ball kicks to Bain. Has to Wembanyama.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Spurs with some changes. Cassie's checked in. And Jones subbed in for Bain. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Barrett's checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
No good on that one.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligence.
Stolen by Barrett. In transition, here come the Nets. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Ball with the bucket.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Sharp, and it's Leonard in for Whitehead. He hits the second from the line. Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product. More games are scheduled overseas. Doris, any locations you'd like to go to call a game? Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I'd love to be there. And think about it, beyond the travel and the opportunity to see the world, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take lightly. Oh my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
And they're bringing you up close and personal. Jones against Thomas. Outside, Jones. Here's Sohan. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 11-point game. Kicks it to Johnson. Inside, deflects the pass. Claxton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Bain, no good.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Passes it to Johnson. Nets passing it around. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Thomas.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Up top, Reed. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Sohan, the pass to Aldama. Just 4 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Kawhi Leonard.
Well, as a great scorer.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Spurs up 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets, we've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Claxton in at the 5. It looks like for the Spurs. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. He hits both from the stripe.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
The steal. Here's McLaughlin. He feeds it to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, defense had nothing for Kawhi Leonard. Nice jam.
San Antonio leading. Here's Sohan. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Bassett. Bullseye. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
This is the court awareness that gives you great.
Got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside ball. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Zubac is checked in for San Antonio. Bane comes in for ball. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Barrett. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, R.J. Barrett comes with an aggressiveness and assertiveness. This guy wants to capitalize on the defender's mistake. Nice.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the Spurs. And so Barrett nails both of them. San Antonio takes it the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And there's the pass to Reed. Bane kicks to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Payton for 3, and it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Take it the other way.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Whitehead passes to Thomas. Johnson with the block.
Get that out of here. I don't even want to see that. Johnson showing his explosiveness at the defensive end.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Johnson. Bane with it. Passes it to Zubac. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Jones checked in for Reed. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for Thomas. Here's McLaughlin. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter.
Shooting for San Antonio. At the line for two.
And he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Brooklyn trails by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Zubats against Barrett. Pass to Claxton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Them behind.
Bain passes to Jones. Now Zubats. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 4 on the clock. And here's Johnson outside. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large at a game apiece.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for LaMelo Ball.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Johnson, a wide open look. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The pass to Barrett. Here's McLaughlin. Misses. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
During the game, and whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. Thanks for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
Let's meet your Toronto starting lineup. At shooting guard, number 12, Grady Dick. Power forward, number 2, Jared Vanderbilt. A man in the middle. Number 19, Jacob Hurdle. The other guard position, number 18, Fred VanVleet. The other forward position, number 4, Scotty Barnes.
Everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at Toronto, and after a subpar season, there have been some questions about the direction of this franchise. And, of course, the 76ers, a game and a half behind.
Checking out Philadelphia, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season
have only compounded their problems.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Paul George, also Ivy out there. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Bradley Beal. And for Toronto, we've got Jakob Poeltl. Barnes is out there with Jarred Vanderbilt. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And with the trade deadline behind us, we have a sense now of the teams poised to make a move after the All-Star break, Grant.
Always an interesting time of the season. Teams are jockeying for playoff position, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And of course, some GMs stuck their necks out at the deadline. Now we get to see if any of those big moves pay off.
Clock at 6. From behind the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Here's Ivy, guarded by VanVleet. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Beal. Here's Ivy. This one for 3. No luck on that one. Here's Dick. George defending.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's VanVleet. That one doesn't drop. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotaged them. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
Philadelphia, Billings, taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. So it comes up empty at the line. Here's Toronto with the ball. It's Barnes on the wing. Big time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. Pass to Dick. Fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
2 points. That one goes.
Glad to get that out of the way. Now, maybe these teams will settle down that they finally got a bucket on the board.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Barnes. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Here's Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And Poeltl is always his timing.
And as solid as Poeltl is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement. The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
2 shots.
That's good from Ayton. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Pass to Poeltl. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Dinwiddie. Back to Vanderbilt. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Down low. Stolen by Vanderbilt.
You know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Scotty Barnes at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Barnes. Here's Ivy. Pass to Beal. Here's Ivy. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Slick feet. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
Dinwiddie outside. Boucher a screen on Clarkson. Here's Dinwiddie. The shot off that time. Clarkson with the defensive effort.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Pass to Porter. Here's Ivy, defended by Jones. Mitchell a screen on Jones. Ivy nails the wide open jumper. And now a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Here's Dinwiddie. Tries again. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Jordan Clarkson. First personal foul.
Williams is checked in for Achua.
At the line for your Raptors, Spencer Dinwiddie. At the line for 1.
Free throw good, Dinwiddie. Well, the 76ers shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Side.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Ivy. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Oh, nice shot by Ivy. The Raptors shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Here's Jones. Mitchell grabs a miss.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And he goes in for the dunk. Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Outside Porter. Here's Ivy. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And adding to this lead right now. But missing free throws is something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, and as a coaching staff, you feel helpless here. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just hope they snap out of the rut.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on an 11-3 run. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clarkson for 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And here's Jones. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Doesn't go that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 9. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
28.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the 76ers.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. They've got Ivy. He's out there with Bradley Beal. Mitchell out there with DeAndre Ayton. Now here's Van Vliet. 9 points for him in his last game. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. The 76ers shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Beal. Here's Ivy. Williams defending. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass on the layup.
Said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and...
A great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Here's Ivy. He's got 19. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Ayton. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Driving in. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Here's Ivy. Ayton with it. Lets it go from deep. And George with the basket on the assist by Ayton. The Raptors have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Barnes against Beal. And down it goes. 2 points.
Because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Beal against Barnes. From 11 feet away. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's VanVleet. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Here's Ivy. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Beal, the pass to Ayton. Over Achua, and Ayton gets it to go. 10 points for him.
He drops yet another dime.
Just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Jones. Second chance shot. And it's Hayes with the bucket inside.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Outside Porter. Pass to Ivy. Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points. 0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Both shots good from the stripe. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of this game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Left side Jones. Over Ivy. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Ivy, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
15 foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Jaden Ivey. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Scotty Barnes is checked in for Boucher. Good on both. 46 seconds left in the second. Outside Jones. Pass to Barnes. Back to Jones. Dinwiddie outside. 5 to shoot. Hayes with a screen. Dinwiddie passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Here's Ivy. And he's got 28 now. Three-pointer. That shot is off. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Up by 15. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Brad, you limited their effectiveness early. What did you guys do defensively?
I think we just did a good job coming out with intensity. We did a good job frustrating them. You know, this is a team that's really good at moving the ball, and they got a lot of guys that can put it on the floor, go one-on-one. So, you know, we're just accepting the challenge, limiting them to one shot as much as possible, getting out and going.
Thanks, Brad. Back to you guys.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
Getting former MVP James Harden, the Beard has won both scoring and assist title. Gives him a huge upgrade at the offensive end.
And now let's look back on that first half of play, one that has not been pretty for Toronto.
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. But fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Ivy. They've got Scotty Barnes. Jakob Poeltl out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Ayton inside, covered by Poeltl. Pass to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Over VanVleet. That one a little long. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Nails it from 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
George, right side. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
2 shots.
That's good from George. And so he hits both. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to go on Paul George.
And when you look at VanVleet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bob.
He's got 9 rebounds now.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Here's Dick. George defending. Here's Barnes, and the layup is good off the glass. Lopez passes to Mitchell. Now Lopez. Back to Beal. Pass to Clarkson. Lopez in the post. He's against Hayes. Lopez can't hit. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Yeah, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Now here's Hayes. He's got 12. Jones with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Williams passes to Hayes. Shoots over Lopez. Hayes misses.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Here's Mitchell. Nails the baby hook. Mitchell's got 8 here. Achua with a screen on Beal. Dinwiddie finds Achua. Yes! And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 6th assist of the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Now Mitchell. 10 points for him. Tipped. And he gets it back. Outside Porter. Takes the 3. Achua with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside Jones. Pass to Hayes. Back to Jones. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Jones against Clarkson. Looking to get back on track. Beal, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And finished off by Hayes. Into the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. Up by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. To the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Pass to Hayes. Shoots from the right block. That's it. Coming off an assist.
Is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Substitution for your Raptors, Dick.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Beal against Barnes. The kick out to Van Vliet. Sinks the tray. And now it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Ayton. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Here's Barnes. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game. Pass to George. Beal from outside. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to...
They respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to Coach. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point.
George finds Beal. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure, although we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
Barnes, no good. Well, the 76ers shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Pass to Ivy. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
George for three. He drops it from range. Outside Barnes. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Driving to the basket. A nice shot by Ivy.
And it's fantastic
punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Scotty Barnes.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
And they'll keep possession. Count it. Good. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.